Hi team, good morning. So in today's demo, we're going to talk about what is Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales processes. Um, so let's first discuss a little more about sales module with a real life example. Let's say you want to buy a car, and for buying the car, you would be meeting up multiple dealership or companies. Those companies could be different manufacturers, let's say Maruti, Tata, Hyundai, Nissan, etc. So once you have visited or contacted them, so what they would do is their executives would enter your basic informations in the application, which would create a lead in their application. Once the lead has been created, there will be few of the activities like, let's say, sending out you an email, a phone call, or setting up a meeting or test drive for the car, etc. So when all these things are in place, let's say you are a prospected buyer, the organization looks upon you as a prospected buyer, then they would be qualifying this lead to create an opportunity out there. So once this opportunity has been created, you are ready to go to the next level. Like, let's say you want to buy a Nissan car. So in there, what they would do is based upon your country, based upon your location, they would be attaching a price list. So based on this price list, the product's cost and everything would be visible in your opportunity record. So this phase is known as develop phase of an opportunity. So once this develop phase of opportunity has been completed, the organization again takes up a discussion with you or like for the customer and start proposing you with multiple chords out in there, which is known as proposal stage. Like they would be offering you a Nissan car for 10 lakhs. So a quote would be sent to you over an email and it would be again dragged into the application. Once the quote has been created, there will be always a provision for you as a customer to take for a revision of it. If you're not interested in buying a car for 10 lakh, so what they do is the sales executive, on the other hand, would be revising the quote based on the discussion, and a new quote will be created and it will send it to you. So if you accept the quote, which means you have ordered a car from the company, and an order would be created into the application. So once the order is fulfilled, and then definitely an invoice has to be generated. And based upon the organization, this invoice creation process can be customized. So this is an example, like a real life example. Uh, Now let's go into working of this. Mm, so when we click on the accounts, which brings up you a list of accounts that I've got in the system. So this is called a view. And this is a series of columns that have been set up, and you will find you have got a choice here that is my active accounts. If I go into the switcher here, you can see some other options here, and you can view the data differently. Also, if you want to customize this view, you can go for the edit column over here, and you can add the column. Like if I'm adding account number, I'm clicking the account number here and applying it here. So you'll get an additional column here called the account number. But this thing is purely personal. That is that you only can see this. Also, the people with administrator privilege can save the view for the whole organization. Then first let's create a record. We'll go for lead and let's create a record for Mr. X. Um, Yeah, here you can see two sections, that is contact and company. So once the slate has been created and it would be qualified, then the information in the first step, that is here in the contact, which is used to create an associated contact for this. And the second section over here, the information over here in the company would be used to create an account. So usually a contact is being represented in dynamic CRM term. The contact is an individual with whom you are dealing an offering or service to. Whereas the company refers to an organization to which this content needs to be associated. So let's create a record for topic will be for, like, we are going to buy a car from Nissan. So and yeah, topic is for Mr. X. First name which we can give is Sumit. Let's say for we are buying the car for our customer is Sumit Gupta. So we'll give the first name as Sumit and the last name as uh, we can give the job title, head of sales or something. You can give a fake business phone number or like the number which they have contacted. Also the mail address. Um, company name, not company website. Company. And then go for save. Yeah. So now we have created lead for Mr. Sumit Gupta, where customer is Sumit Gupta and the topic is Mr. X, Nissan Rock Mr. X. So on this lead record, you have different tabs out here. So I first filled in the summary record, then coming to the details, like based on the discussion with the customer, you can give the description, that is something like Mr. Gupta wants to buy a car. You can also choose the industry in which the Sumit belongs to, let's say for financial. Yeah. All these attributes can be configured based on your requirement. These are the preferred ways in which Mr. Sumit should be contacted, and we can set up all these informations like these emails, phone calls, mails, and all. Then the next tab. In here, we would be asking the customer for him driving license or for other documents. All those can be uploaded here. And in the dynamic CRMs, we can be like it is well integrated with the SharePoint. So if the files are uploaded in here, it will be reflected in the SharePoint and are accessible to the other people in your organization. Coming back to summary tab, um, like you can also add the competitor's name or the stakeholders if there is any. Like in case we can say Mr. Sumit is in discussion with other dealers or distributors, so you can add their name in the competitors field. Also, if there are other peoples in Sumit's company other than Sumit, you can also add their details in the stakeholder field also. Like if you want to set up any activities in the timeline, You can also do that. Like for now, I'm going for a phone call activity. So subject here is introduction. You can give the phone number, description, timing, and everything, and save and close. So the phone call activity is dragged into the application. Here you can see. So if someone wants to track the activity, like it is listed here. So based on the discussion, you can do two things. Either you can qualify the lead or you can disqualify the lead. Disqualify means that you have lost the lead. That means Mr. Sumit is no more interested in buying the product. The other thing is that you can qualify the lead. You go for qualifying the lead. So this creates the three things in the background. That is a contact for Mr. Sumit and also an account for the company information. And the most important is the opportunity out there. Now we are in the develop stage where the opportunity would be created and we will have multiple discussion with the Sumit for what he's actually looking for. So here you can see an account record, contact record, all that is pre-filled. Uh, you can also add the purchase time frame that is immediately he wants to make the business. Then you can also give the budget amount and also you can add these things like what is the current situation, what the customer need is, or that customer has a car and he wants to upgrade. And then in the product tab, you can give the product list, mm, Indian rupee. Also, you can add the products for existing products. Save and close. In here, we have a revenue field. So, which I'm giving it for system calculated. Like it shows how you want to calculate the revenue. So the moment you select this system calculated, it generates the revenue on here. Also, you can provide any discount percent or amount, any freight amount if you want to add, you can add here. Now in the cart tab, we can create the new cart. That is now we are going to create the cart. So it will create a cart which can be shared to your customer as a PDF through mail. Yeah, through mail. So this is the cart ID and every information that we have added is shown here. So when you find everything is good, you can activate the cart. So now the cart is activated and it won't be editable. So now we are going to create an order for this. So you can add the status reason to 1. Also, you can add description, like if you want to add any. Now, you can close the opportunity and calculate the revenue from cards. Yes. So go for OK. Order is created successfully. Then you can create the yeah. Now you can fulfill the order. Yeah. Also, need to update it to complete or partial, the status reason, then fulfill the order. Now it is fulfilled. Then you can create the invoice. Yes, the invoice is generated successfully. So in this way, this is how you're creating an account, you're creating a lead and making it uh, an invoice. So I hope this is clear to you all. Thank you.
Yeah, Aparna, thank you for the session.
Thank you, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. We can end.
Thank you. Thank you, Aparna.
Thank you, Aparna.
Thank you, Aparna.
Thank you.